skills which we develop through the all the skits which we have performed through the NGO. Now I am very likely to be happen to be part of this team that we learn very different skills and the communication skills, and this NGO has given a platform to know that how these skills will develop further in the other sector also, that in the future. So thank you. Now I would like to call Abhishek.
Thank you for inviting me. Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. So talking about my learning, so first learning was obviously creative writing, because in the last two skits I was given the opportunity of content writing. So on the behalf of future implications, if we talk about the future implications of creative writing or content writing. So when we do digital marketing, so in that we put up the information either on web or on social media, and that information is called content. And to write it creatively and to make it appealing for the public. So that is what I learned, or it really helped me brush up my skills, because 2 years back I used to do content writing for the pages as well. And when it comes to the interactive skills, so as we all know, it's a continuous process, and different experience, being in a different experience, being with the different people, and being with a different organization, whether being the employee of the organization, whether being the student of the organization, different you can say situations inculcates different attitude in ourselves to be dynamic. So this is what I have learned. And when it comes to a two-way journey, so it was indeed a two-way journey, a transformational journey for ones, for the ones who have given something for the cause and for us as well. It was an institutional journey. For example, if our cause is giving, for example, and so to implement certain tasks, you need a strong inner voice in yourself, because you know deep down that you are not getting something in return. So obviously there was a strong inner voice which helped me do the task which helped all of the teammates do well, and I appreciate all the teammates who have performed actively in the skits. And when it comes to it, and I really appreciate ma'am and all the people who have done or participated actively in the skit. Over to you.
Now, I'll continue with my learnings as a part of this entire team. The very first thing that Palanjay. So, shall I continue? Now, the very first thing is that I learned to work in a team. So, it wasn't the first time that I was part of a team. But when I was part of this team, at the very first time, I realized that I wasn't dealing with one team with one mindset, but I'm dealing with 15 people or 17 people with almost dissimilar mindsets, where everybody wants to reach at one destination, where everybody feels the result should be 4, but their way of approaching towards it could be 2 plus 2, 3 plus 1, 5 minus 1, anything. But at that time, it will be a challenge for me or for the entire team to get ourselves adapted into that particular environment, and to make everyone understand that we have to work in the similar methods, not only for the same result, but for the same methods, and in a way in which we have to work in a synergy. So I think as an HR person, this is a very big learning for me, because before entering to my career, or before entering to the ground reality, I really got an idea of ground reality, or it was a reality check for me. Then I'll talk about creativity and imagination skills. As my friends already said that we did skits. So I was a part of skits while I was giving the narration, and also narration which included a kind of speech or short speech. So basically it enhanced my creativity skills, my imagination skills, and it gave me an idea that yes, when you are determined to do anything, you can do anything. Because when I was doing anchoring, so everything was on the spot, and while you were doing an anchoring, so everything can happen at any time. Also, once it happened that while we were performing this skit, my friend was supposed to say some dialogues, but at the moment everything was changed. So accordingly, I adjusted my own part and gave the dialogue delivery. So I think being adjustable and being being very much okay with the situation, being out of your comfort zone, will give you a good result. Now I'll talk about few life lessons that I learned. The life lessons that you can see here, you can see see that it is something that we are listening since 22 years of our life. But actually the fact is, when you see everything in front of you, when you are just talking about orphanages and you are actually meeting with the orphan children, it will completely give you a different mindset and a different reality that what is actually happening. So I think these are few life lessons that I personally realized while working with this NGO, and I'm really thankful.